Waheguru Ji da Khalsa. Arshdeep, Waheguru Ji da Khalsa. Waheguru Ji di Fateh. You know, yeah. Speaking to you always, I remember my daughter Kia. I just tell her one line, Khud ka kaam, then she says, Khud se. The same thing, like I talk to you, I feel like I'm talking to my Kia. Fantastic experience. Yeah, she was there in the session last week. Yeah, her name is Kia. May go to home tomorrow, but all in tentative. No about the surety, whether I'll be flying to Bangalore or to Mumbai. She'll be the happiest if I go to Mumbai. So all in close cards. Even I also don't know where I'm going and what I'm gonna do. So yeah, we have covered up SQL also actually. Yeah, this is done. And we need to finish up this one task which you had messaged me already saying that it's completed. So we'll take this in pipeline and we'll close this, which I wanted to take it as a test from you whether you are able to do the things or not. And we need to enter into PowerShell. If we cover up this today, okay, I just want to go very light, okay. Oh, right. My mistake. Now it is there. So this is the topic which we were talking about, which will be covered by you today, because I'll be giving you as an assignment, and you seem to be very confident. After that, we are taking this in the pipeline. Yeah. We need to finish up all this. This will get covered up today, and tomorrow we'll finish VM and network. Both the things together can be done. Okay. So this is aligned for tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow. My goodness. I'll update you the plan because I have a travel tomorrow. Sebastian. Hello Raj, how are you my boy? Sebastian, I have a travel plan tomorrow. So today I'm covering up PowerShell. The plan was to cover up these two modules in tomorrow's date. If I'm not flying tomorrow and I'm flying day after tomorrow morning, then we can have a session. I'll update you in the afternoon and then you can update the students. Raj, Arshdeep, tomorrow I have a flight from Delhi to Mumbai or Delhi to Bangalore. So in the evening I have to fly. So I really doubt and can't say anything now at this minute. But yeah, surely we'll update you and we'll give you a concrete action plan. We are not very far away. We are very close moving up towards the agenda, because today's agenda is running a query to SQL database and PowerShell. So out of 13, we'll cover up 7 modules in today's date. So we will cross 50% and we'll enter into a level of 60%. And left out will be 40%. This again, when this 2 modules gets covered up now, it will straight away come down to 25%. Yeah, these 2 chapters are there. Then we have is left out is only 4 modules. Let me check if I can cover up the NSC also. I'll not rush up with you guys. So I'm going to go very slow but very powerfully with you guys. Yeah. So we'll start up with PowerShell. I know Arshdeep is very excited to give the demo of that query which he has created. But yeah, surely I will share the screen to be displayed from Arshdeep's side. But yeah, in the end, so that we can cover up PowerShell as well as the basic concepts. Yeah. Coming down now to the session of PowerShell. So when I'm running up the slides, please run the things on your machine also, because here ideally this is not required in Azure training, but it is very much required in the production environment. These two modules 8 and 9 that you see, we will be doing through PowerShell. We will not do GUI, because in the production you will be using the PowerShell. At that time, if you don't know, then it becomes up a question mark. Okay, so let me just go ahead and pick up this slide for you guys. So basics of PowerShell. I'm going to introduce you to Windows PowerShell. I'm targeting system admins and the developers. I'm sorry for this. There was a sound coming. From my phone, but I disconnected. Priority to my students. So what this training is really about, I'm going to introduce you to Windows PowerShell. I'm targeting system admins, developers. But yeah, not marketing. You decide what's best for you. You could see the diagram, whether you are a developer or whether you are a admin. Okay. So who's here today? Some of you might be falling into the category of curious, some of you might be into the starter, some of you might be the early adopter with the PowerShell. Like Raj knows a little bit of PowerShell, but I could give him some early adopters or a starter so that he could get started. I'm going to answer some of the common questions and cover up the basic concepts related to PowerShell. Welcome Raj, I know your value. You are an asset. What is Windows PowerShell? That's a question. What is PowerShell? It's a command shell that accepts the commands from the command line. You can navigate the file system and the registry. You can run the scripts from the command line. If you talk about all these blah blah blah, these words, say DK I didn't understood. So let me explain it to you in a very simple language. Here, if you see this, it looks identical. When you say this is command prompt and this is Windows PowerShell, both looks like command prompt. But if you see, here is the PS, that's the difference. In the command prompt also I can pull the PowerShell. Yeah, possible. It's an evolving technology. It gives you the power of .NET framework. If you talk about, yeah, that's the reason that I started up with the PowerShell. Let's say that I have a server here, a messaging server. Okay, let me label it. Email server. And here is my email client. Let me just punch it, email client. So when I want to give like something like here to CC subject, and I have a send button also. So what happens is, when we are sending it from here to there, in the background there is A .NET framework, yes. Now in this, what is happening? Inside this, there are frames ready. Yeah. So there are frames which are ready. Now what are these frames? It's like a carpenter creating up a cupboard. So 2 will come here, CC will come here, the body of the message will come here, and then send will come here, something like that. Yeah. And from here, it is given up to the client in the signaling language. You see this blue color? The server understands only the signaling language. Server doesn't understand this black color to CC, BCC. It understands the blue color. That's a .NET framework. And the server replies back saying that, okay, mail is sent, something like that. And from here, again, .NET framework gives it to the sent items of the mailbox. I know I'm very good into MS Paint. Thank you very much. Sent mails. That's the area. So according to you, this is interface. This is called as API. Application programmed for you in the form of interface. It's an application which is programmed for you in the form of interface. It does the conversion with the help of .NET Framework, and .NET Framework sends it in the .NET Framework because the applications are on the basis of .NET Framework or on the Java. Suppose if I have a server which is a Java based, a web server. So what you require at the client side is this Internet Explorer with the same Java based client. So if it is Java specific, then in the website it will say I need specific Java. If a website is like Adobe Flash Player, then it will say I need Adobe Flash Player. Am I right or not? Whenever you try to access something, it says I need so and so specific player or Java or .NET Framework. Am I right or wrong? Answer me, my students. Am I audible? Am I clear? So what happens in such cases is that we need to decide basically that the application is on the basis of what? It's Java requirement, .NET Framework requirement. What is that we require? Same as PowerShell. What PowerShell does, PowerShell is an API. It gives you the power of .NET Framework. Now when you see my picture in the WhatsApp, I'm sure you guys must have seen my pictures on the WhatsApp. Am I right? Arshdeep, Raj. Have you seen my picture? Yeah. So when I go to Parlor, okay, there are so many services available. Will I go for eyebrow? No, that doesn't suit me. Will I go for blue color on my hair? I went to the parlor, I got my hairs colored. Yeah. I got my beard colored with the gold and with the blonde. That suits me very much. That's nice. I feel better. But I cannot do a blue color, red color, pink color. I cannot go for eyebrows. I will do what actually suits me. So what these APIs people do, the developers do, they'll create a application which is programmed in the form of interface so that you can do a drag and drop, plug and play, easy way to use it. But once it is handed over to you, it is all handed over to you. It is your job. It is in the hands of the user. So what happens in such cases is that we need to We can't do the modifications on the daily basis. I need an interface which is easy, which is flexible. So PowerShell is that interface. It's a command line interface so that you can go ahead and use it the way you want. You want to take some output, then format it. You want to create some reports out of it. So it becomes very, very easy. So it's very flexible, what you don't get in the GUI. It's a command line interface. It gives you almost the same power what the .NET framework is giving you. Yes. What you can do in the .NET framework, you can do it with PowerShell. And you don't need much modifications. You just need to write what they actually require. It's flexible. It's very easy. During those days, when I was young like you all are, it was a new evolving technology. Plan was to ship with Vista and Windows, and the Exchange Management Shell was the first product with the PowerShell. Nowadays, it ships with Windows, so answer is yes. These are the version of PowerShell 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, one was released for XP, SP2, you have to download and install. It was an optional. But with Windows 7, 2.0 was integrated. These were the features of 2.0. Every time you will find that some or other features will come up. 3.0, okay, it is for 2012 and for Windows 8 kind of thing. Scheduled jobs will come up into picture. Then you have as PowerShell 4.0 also. 4.0 came up with 8.1. 3.1 is like 3.0 is with 8.0. PowerShell 4.0 is like with 8.1. These were the features of it. So 5.0 is the latest one. They say that 6 has come up, but not officially from Microsoft. It's available on the GitHub. These are the extensions of the files. You can download it from this location and you can work on this. Let's go ahead and first fix our machine. We want actually to go ahead and download this. So I'm giving you this link. I want everybody's machine to be available with 5.0. You all will start PowerShell like this. I'm typing PowerShell. Okay. Or you can go to run button and type also. There also it is fine. If you all are ready, so you'll type a command get-host. If it is not showing you 5.0, then go to this link and install it. Get host. For me it is showing 5.0. Check. I want everybody to go ahead. What's the output, Raj? Get-host. Is it 5.0? Okay, so you all might get disconnected for a while, no problem. I'll wait for you all. Ashdeep? Voila, super. No problem. Raj, in the background at the end of the day you will do it. Okay. Why I require it? Because there is a reason for it. Okay. And maybe in between also, if possible, do it. Because it's very much required for us today. Because we need to connect from our machine to Azure and log in over there. Okay. We have commandlets, and these commandlets in PowerShell, Let's start the basic concepts. Oh wow, then it is not required. Don't download that. It is not required. Basic concepts. What are commandlets? They are self-contained commands. They perform an action and they have a standard naming convention. They are made up of verb and noun. Verb comes first and then comes noun. Type this command. Get command. Quickly. Type get hyphen command. You have to be very interactive. You have to respond saying that done. Type get hyphen command. If it goes very fast, then you can say get command pipe more. Get command. Oh, spelling mistake. Forgive me for that mistake. Get command pipe more. That will go a little slow. Is this Is the update -help completed? Raj? Okay, don't worry. You can right click and start new shell also. That's not a problem. Okay, don't worry. All will be fine. You can start a new window so that the cursor doesn't disturb you. Okay. Here, when I want, I can take a help on the add content and I can say full example. Type this command in a new window. Get help space add content. Type the first command, get help space add hyphen content. Get help add content. Are you happy with the help? No, because what you're looking is for examples, for full help and for some detailed help. What you can do is, Arshdeep, you could see these 3 commands over here in the remarks. Here, get help, add content, space hyphen examples, space hyphen details, space hyphen full. Run all these 3 commands one by one. Completed? Yeah. Let's go ahead. You could see that I can go ahead and this, I got it as an example. These are the ones. Okay, type this command, get date. Type this command quickly. Arshdeep, Raj, type this command, get date. Quickly, quickly, bega money, fast. Bega means jaldi. Now type the second command, get service. Type this, get service. Get hyphen service. Type the third command, get process. Get process. Type command get process. Get hyphen process. Yeah. Now coming down here. We can also go ahead and say, see, get help is a small command, copy item property is a small command, get authenticate is this copy item property is a medium command. But when you have big commands like get authenticate signature, we can say get -au, just get -au and hit a tab and check whether the command gets completed or not. Don't hit enter, just type only this much and hit a tab button. Quickly let me know, Raj or Steve. Okay. Confirm on the authenticate signature. Did you complete it? Okay. Very good. Raj? Yeah. Similar like that. Okay. Now coming down to a topic called as parameters. Now what are these parameters? Parameters are like here. If you see get service is a command, but when I say get service -name, -name is what? Is a parameter. This is verb, this is noun. Why we say this is verb and noun? How do we speak in English? Please get water or please water get. How do we speak English? Please get water or please water get. Answer me in the chat area. Raj driving bike. Raj is driving bike or Raj is bike driving? Yeah, very good, Ashti. So verb comes first, then comes noun. So this portion is verb. It cannot be verb and verb. It cannot be noun and noun. It cannot be noun and verb. It has to be verb and then noun. Verb is an action and then comes up as noun. Tanni kudu, kudu tanni. It works out, na Raj? In South. Bhanushali, you are a Marathi or Gujarati? From which location you are, Raj? You're not from South, I'm 100% sure. Bhanushali. કેમ છો સાહેબ? મજામાં? બીજું સાહેબ? હજી બોલો. બધું આવડે. એ હર્ષદીપને પણ આવડે બધું. આપણી ઇન્ડિયા મલ્ટીલિંગ્વલ, ફૂલ કલ્ચરલ. એને જો ને સેબાસિસ. કેમાની આ છો સેબાસિસ? બાલબાચી. Sebasis.
Yeah, DK, tell me.
He's not there. I'll cut his marks. He's sleeping in the class. Sebasis.
No, DK, it's not like that. We
I
have
said.
a defined session.
I said we all are.
Attend there.
Oh, basically what I was talking about is India is multilingual. Okay, and Raj is Gujarati, Arshdeep is Punjabi, I'm Sindhi, you are Bengali. I know all the languages. I'm a multilingual person, like a software. English, Hindi. Huh? But you be in the class, otherwise I'll cut your marks. Be careful about it.
Okay.
Otherwise there will be no gift for you on Jamai Srushti. No gift on Jamai Srushti, which is scheduled on June. Okay, bye. Coming down here to the business. Get service is a commandlet. Name is a parameter. And here, this is the value of the parameter. I repeat, this is commandlet made up of verb and noun. This is parameter and this is the value of the parameter. I can go ahead and write as many parameters as I can, but not on my own. There is a limit of the parameter. Suppose if I want to go ahead and write a parameter to get a service from a different machine, what should I do? What parameter should I apply? Hyphen IP address, hyphen server name, hyphen computer name. That I can easily get it from help, get help space, get service. Answer me, my students, what is a parameter that I can apply? Hyphen server name, hyphen computer name, hyphen IP address. What is the correct answer? Get help space get service. Run this command and answer me the solution. Once done, let me know. Get help, space get service, and see in the syntax list. Don't run the command, just let me know, run only the help command and give me the answer. Yeah. What is the answer? Answer, did the answer came? What is the answer? Done is fine. Yes is also fine. Get help, space get service. What parameter I can apply? Just type get help, space get service. Say the question is Raj, if you see my name, exclude, include, just type this get service, name S star. Just type this first, get service, name S star. Now if I want to see services of audio, then I can say star audio star. If I want to see services of a different computer, what should I do? What parameter can I give? Hyphen computer name, hyphen server name, hyphen. It's gonna be like this. Here, let me just start up. Get server, get help, get service. If you see this window, it's executed. When I run this command, I get as this. I cannot write hyphen IP address because there is no parameter. I don't need to remember all the commands. I need to remember is only 2 commands. So when I go ahead and I say here get service hyphen computer, I just hit a tab. I just write have and hit a tab. You see it completes. The machine also needs to be parent domain, otherwise I have to give credential. You see this, I can have to give a credentials to connect. Yeah, so that was about the PowerShell basics. If you see the PPT part, I talked about this very nicely. Time has come up to talk about WMI, objects and members, and Azure commandlets. We do have 45 minutes to more to go ahead with this. That at least half an hour to 30 minutes. Yeah. So from where actually topic is these both are same. When I talk about WMI will not take much time. Here in the computer there is a dark area called as SIM. That stands for common. SIM stands for, let me just catch this first. Yeah. Common information model. And talked about this part. Here we go ahead. Whoever you are, whether you are Active Directory, whether you are SQL, here I go ahead. Whether you are any hardware, software, anything you are, you need to give the information in the SIM, because that's what the DMTF says. DMTF is nothing but Desktop Distributed Management Task Force. Earlier this was called as Desktop Management Task Force. Now it is Distributed Management Task Force. Coming down here to the messaging system that I'll create now here. Here is my messaging system also. Coming down here, I go ahead and I say, here we go. Now, inside this, you have lots and lots of classes created inside this. So inside this, there's a lot of classes created. This, let's say processor. Could be memory. Could be something else also. Could be anything to everything. Any software. They will have their own classes. We'll write it over here. It could be a record, because in DNS a record we have. It could be AD also. It could be SQL. It could be your messaging system. We all are writing the information inside the SIM. And how do we fetch the information? We have a service over here, and this service is called as WMI. You're fetching the information. You're over here. Raj is standing up over here. And he's using some or other tool. He could be using PowerShell. He could be using some or other shell. And he's calling the WMI and trying to fetch the information from WMI. Here, he goes ahead and requests to the WMI. WMI fetches that information and passes on that information. It has a small database. From there it goes ahead, and the information is passed to the user. This is the way that actually it works. Here, if I show you an example here, we have as WMI Explorer. That's a tool that I have with me. You see that according to you, the data is returned in the disk and in registries, but it is not like that. The world is much bigger. For us, the world starts over here, and that's over here. Win32 BIOS, you see this, pay attention here. This is a class. In C++, we know that it is a class. Class is having a certain set of objects. What is an object? Object is an instance of a class. There can be some similar objects like user class, computer class. There can be one user, there can be 100 users. And all the users will have properties and methods. You see this. Now coming down here, this class really helps me out. You see that what it is doing, it is requesting WMI. Can you see this? Can you see this area? When I select this class, it is requesting this WMI. Can you see this? Answer me in the chat area, my students. Am I audible or not? Is it clear or not? Is the picture clear? Is the screen there or not? Super. Now you see this. Good. Coming down to here, BIOS. When I want to get the computer information, we say that Microsoft can come at any time and they can attack, and not like attack, they can come and put up a raid and they can collect the information, because the whole computer information is written inside the SIM. Here you see the class over here called as computer system. Here it's a computer system here, and that's the properties. You see, caption name. And many a times we write this query, select star from Win32 computer system. If you must have heard about some scripting, did some scripting, select star. You could see this area. Coming down here, it also tells me how many disks do I have. I have only one disk. These are the properties and methods. Okay, what next? It tells me that what is the operating system. Okay, I have this operating system, and it gives me, oh, my machine name is so and so, version is so and so, my serial number, all that will come up here. When was it installed? When was it last booted up? What is the date, local time? Who is the manufacturer? What's the memory? Number of processors, operating system SKU, where it is installed. Here the name comes up. It's installed on partition 2. I can have a serial number also. I can have a major packs, all that stuff, complete information. I can show you the process, the command that you were running up over here. Few minutes before, get process command. I can show you here itself. According to you, it's a, you see this Win32 process. These are the process. Your get process command is actually calling up and running up this query in the background. Whoever runs up, whether you are command line or GUI, finally you have to call as WMI. The world is incomplete without WMI. You see get service, you executed it, correct? I'll show you the get service also here. Win32, these are the services. Win32 quick fix engineering, it is taking little time. This will get me the patches installed on this machine. Want to see that? The number of patches installed. I know this is mind-blowing session, right, Raj? I do take very high-end sessions here. I do take deep dive sessions on PowerShell. I've trained Microsoft employees also. I have trained, I was monitoring Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation service. I was monitoring their 400 servers. I was selected by United Nations, Austria, Vienna head office, but I didn't join them. I was supporting Microsoft on messaging system. You'll find my name on the Microsoft website also, where I had delivered webcast on group policies, administrative structure, OCS, which is currently called as, that's what I said, that I've done enough, and I'm gonna get retired in the next week. Not next week, I'm sorry. Next year. March is the last month that I'll be working. Yeah. It's almost like 20 years I've given my life to this industry. Yeah. Enough I've done. Very much. And I'm happy and satisfied. My daughter is calling me actually. Want to go back to her. My wife is calling me. I keep on roaming all the time. After that, I'm an author, I do write books, I do so many things. Maybe online sessions, but not from any other city, from my home. That's my printer. Correct. So this is what is WMI. And in this, if you see this, every object will have its properties and methods. So I want you all to enjoy the flavor of WMI through this commands. Type the same thing here, get WMI object. You see this, get WMI object hyphen class. Just give the class name. You have seen most of the they actually sit inside. They don't give you the GUI, so the problem comes up. But we can go ahead and catch it from here itself. Nothing can be hidden from WMI. Okay. Coming down here, get WMI object class win32 underscore service. Win32 underscore it is. Go ahead and say next to it, enter. When I say get service, and this one is almost the same. Get service is the same thing. It's just the look and feel has got changed. Is this clear to everybody? Did you execute the first command? Did you execute the first command? Super. Now change this to process. It is showing you all the process, get process. It is deeper than the get process command. You can change it to operating system. It's less, so you can say pipefl star. You can also go for disk drive. More detailed information, pipe fl space star. You have to change this only this portion. You have to just change the class name. It will fetch the information. We all are calling WMI. Go ahead and say enter. You see more information is flowing. That's format list star. Star means get everything. Now coming down here, whatever I was showing you, I've got it done for you guys also. Let me just close this. Now coming to a topic called as objects and members. This is very important. Once this is done, then we'll trigger with this and we can take a break for the day. So that 8th and 9th chapter becomes very easy for us. 8th and 9th can be triggered together. Just pay little attention. Little stress will come. Little, not much. $A is equal to 5. $B is equal to 10. $C is equal to $A plus $B. When I said $C, it is 15. It is a C++ logic. Anything starting with dollar is called as variable. $A is equal to 5. It is nothing but an integer. We call this as integer because it's number and the numbers are called as integer. If I say this command, it's a string value. And if I say run $A, zoom, here you saw that. I stored this, try this. $A is equal to get service and press enter. Thank you. So here, what you see is really variables are very impressive in this case. You see. So let's go ahead to the next point. Very important point coming up. Can you hear my voice or no? Is it clear or not? Is it audible? Is it audible? Okay. Arshdeep is there in the class or not? Yeah, she's there. Super. Oh, okay. Now, pay attention. $A is equal to hello. Type this. $A is equal to hello. $B is equal to 5. Then you say $A dot length it is showing you 5. But when you say $B dot length, it is 1 only. Oh, if I go ahead and change my $B, let me just repeat. $A is equal to hello. $B is equal to 555. Just type this, confirm. Just confirm this. Is it clear? Yes or no? Tell me, my students, is it done? Are we done? Yes or no? It's not 4B, it's $B. Yeah. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you, wait. $A dot length is 5. $B dot length, Arshdeep is quick, is 1. Ideally it should be 5, it should be 3, but it is not coming, it is showing me only 1. Because the data type that you see in C, C++, this is string object. Any word, $A is equal to get service, what it is, word, statement, characters. Numbers are integers. True, false are booleans. So this is a string object and this is integer object. You can take this is a user object and this is a group object. Now user object and group object, will it be same or different? User can have telephone number, a group cannot have, correct? Same way here, $A, pipe GM. When I say get member, when I say $A dot get member, I get this length as a property of it. You see, length is a property here. But when I say $B get member, or I can also type a shortcut to it called as GM, there is no property. Are you getting my point? There is no property. That's the reason that it is not showing. Arshdeep, Raj, is this point clear? I can say $A get member, property is visible. I can also say get member, or I can say GM. All is possible. Now one more thing which I want to teach you. When you see this, this is a class. BIOS is a class. This is an object. Object will have property and method. You see this. So we have covered up properties. Now method is pending. Let's go ahead and start calculator. Start calculator. Send me a message. Which is your operating system? Windows 10 or Windows 7. Are you using Windows 10 or Windows 7? Raj, Arshdeep, Win 7 or Win 10? Okay, both are using Windows 10, no problem. Start the calculator. Start calculator and type a command called as get process. If you see get process, there is a process called as calculator. It is a number 3, but for me the numbering will start with 0 because I will start with from the top and the numbering starts from 0. For you guys it is somewhere here, Win 32 something something, Win Calci. It is in an area of W. But can you see that Win calculator? That means, okay, it is showing you Calci only. Okay, sounds good. Arshdeep, for you? It is Calci or some other? Number 3, number 4? Okay, fine. As far as you are able to search, it's good. What I'll do is $procs is equal to get process. Have you seen a movie in which the fighter jet planes are fighting with each other and we says target lock? Here I did that. Target lock. Let the processes fluctuate, but the process is locked. For me it is fixed. In the background it is changing. So when I fire a missile, it is going to hit the target. Let the processes keeps on changing here and there. So what I did is run this command. After starting the calculator, after running the get process, it get $procs is equal to get process. Run this command. $procs is equal to get process. Here, this is done. And I'll say now $procs box bracket. I'll say number 2 because it is a number 3 starting from 0. It's a box bracket. I can see my calculator. Are you able to see your calculator? Run this command. Arshdeep has confirmed. She is able to see this calculator. Raj, confirm. Raj to confirm. Okay. I will say dot kill. If I don't write, it is a property. If I write it, it is a method. I'll show you. Because here, when I say $procs pipe gm get member pipe more means slow. So it will show me that kill is a method and I can use it with this. So what we are doing is now I will say this dot kill with this bracket sign. Here you could see this. Now when I run this enter, my calculator will get killed. Wow, it went ahead and hit the target. Just send me a message, calculator killed. Send me the message, calculator killed. Send me the message quickly, please. Send me the message. Calculator is killed. Where? ભૈલા જલ્દી જલ્દી કન્ફર્મ ભૈલા શું થયું પતી ગયું કે નહીં હા હવે શું લાસ્ટ ટોપિક આવી ગયો આપણો objects and members. So object we saw variable as an object, and we can go ahead and see the property and do some methods on it. The last part is commandlets. You're not able to see the output now. Why DK is teaching this? Because my module 8 and module 9 is completely upon this. Module 8 and 9. Yes. 8 and 9 are completely upon this. So don't worry. And I will give you 1 day break so you can watch the video and you can come up. Now from where do the command comes from? So if I say get command pipe measure, just run this command. Get command pipe measure, run this command. Ideally there is a command called as measure object. I have written a shortcut called as measure, which is contacting. Measure is an alias. Okay, super. Okay, Steve, good. Now we will write one command, install hyphen module Azure. Steve, remember this commands because while installing the PowerShell in the VM, you remember? Steve, you remember or not? But you did it on a VM. This is on your machine. So I'll go ahead and say enter to it. It will take some 5-10 minutes. It says that I require an admin rights. So I will go ahead and start PowerShell. Say yes to it. Install hyphen module space Azure RM. That's a command. Install module space hyphen Azure RM. Tomorrow I'm thinking to give you a practice day where you can practice these commands. You can go through the session once again, right? Was it heavy one? No. But interesting one. Heavy? I'll say A to all. So it says that it is already installed. You guys have to run it. Was it informative or was it heavy? Both. Now Raj will say. Not the heavy one, na. Arshdeep, I know. You had okay, good. It's I try to keep it light, very light. Good, good, good. Very good. Both are enjoying. That's nice. So here, did we installed? The installation is going on. Once the installation gets completed, after that, thank you very much, Raj and Arshdeep. God bless both of you. Install module. Once this is done, I will go ahead and check the command that I have is get command pipe measure. I'll go ahead and do that now. Once the installation is completed, I'll wait for 5 minutes. Once the installation is done and tell me the commands have increased or not. At least 2000 commands should get increased. I'm putting the session on a mute. We'll come back in next 5 to 10 minutes. Thank you. Don't go away till I close the class properly. This is the last step anyways. We'll come back and do the review also. Yeah, anyways, we have covered up Azure commandlets. We'll come back and see this tomorrow more in detail. So we are installing the Azure commandlets. So container is there, security group. Okay. This both can be done on one day. And NSG and containers can be done on one day. Possible that we can finish up Sunday, Monday, Saturday or Monday. We'll see how it goes ahead. Yeah. So almost the agenda is achieved of today's. Arshdeep, are you there in the class? Arshdeep? See, you have to do it like this. You have to go search PowerShell, or if you have already a window opened up like this, go to the taskbar, right click and say run as administrator. So here, once you get the Windows administrator window, wait, let me drag. You can see this. This is an administrator window now. Now you can say install audio Azure. Is it clear? Ashdeep, Raj, नाम तो सुना है आपका, बहुत सुना है. Oh, super. Thank you for your patience. They both waited for me to come back. I just finished up the morning shift, and your class is the second shift for me. So I'm almost now tired and gonna get dead to sleep. I'll watch some programs and other things, some Saudan, Crime Patrol, 1 or 2, not more. Yeah, but remember, hard work pays. I do understand. Yeah, I know it very well, Raj. Keep going. There's a long way for you and for Ashdeep. Once it gets installed successfully, count that and send me a WhatsApp message saying that yeah, completed successfully. It's time for us to go ahead now, take a break for the day. Hope the whole program was informative and you all enjoyed the day. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Bye Ashdeep. Bye Raj. Take care. Tomorrow there is tentative. Shiva says we are running up in tentative, 90% no, 10% yes, but still I'll update you. You can update to students. Students, you have my number, right? Raj, you have my number? Ashdeep has it. Wait, Raj, this is my number. Store it and ping me a hello on this. And I'll update you tomorrow. 90% I'm in a travel mode tomorrow. I'll move out from Delhi to back to Mumbai or to Bangalore home, and from there regular Thursday onwards. Ping me so that I can also store your number. I have Ashdeep's number. Ashdeep! Wait. Can't close for the day. Ashdeep, are you there? Where is your demo? Yeah. You're the presenter now. Super. That's good. Guys, you remember that I've given you all an assignment to complete. How to write a query and how to run the query to the database to the Azure cloud. So you will go to the Azure Ask Machine, and from there you can write the queries. Yeah. Raj, you need to have patience. I can't help you. At least be part of the class. We don't know about the accounts. Please don't ask us. For accounts, I and Arshdeep know the pain of the accounts. We were sitting idle 2 weeks. Can you believe? 2 weeks. Arshdeep, quickly start the machine. You want to show demo today or tomorrow? Let's do it tomorrow. But tomorrow will be your show, starting up for the day. Tomorrow means... Yeah, today's session is already heavy, so I want to keep it light for you guys. So, enjoy. Take care. Bye-bye. Relax. No worries. See you, Arshdeep. Bye-bye. Bye, Raj. Oh, my voice